Hydra! They played it off as cute, but Marvel is not happy about the Age of Ultron leak. Of course, the trailer came out before the official announced time that Marvel wanted to release the look at Avengers Age of Ultron. And now they're subpoenaing Google for that information. So it's not really connected to a YouTube link, but someone's Google Drive. Someone by the name of John Gazelle. Who is John Gazelle? They would really, really like to know.
I have to confess, I watched the trailer because it was
too.
there.
Yeah, I did it too.
It was there.
And it was spectacular.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm always a little skeptical about this kind of stuff because of something Michael Bay did with one of the Transformers movies. He said at the beginning of the movie that all the leaks will be fake. And he's going to create fictional leaks just to throw people off. And he did. He came up with all these really creative, funny things, and they were leaked into the media. And then, but this has created so much publicity for the trailer, and I know it worked on me. I went and watched it immediately as soon as I heard it. This could be brilliant marketing.
Right.
And sucking Google into it.
Because they may come off as kind of dickish in doing this. I mean, instead of the DMCA takedowns, which is pretty common, is they're subpoenaing Google for this information that Google would allegedly want to keep more private for the personal user, and it makes them seem like kind of like the big scary jerk in this situation. I mean, they did play. It is their intellectual property. Like there's no mistake. And they did play it off well, and they released a changed version of the teaser. I don't want to call it a trailer, I guess, a teaser, the next day. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like that it maybe isn't that.
It could be, I mean, they would have to be in cahoots with Google. Of course, I believe in all those conspiracies, but
Well, and
because legally, I don't know. You would get in a lot of trouble if you were to bother the courts, of course, with that. It might also be that they just want to send a message that this is not okay for other people to do. Yeah. Even if it is a marketing thing. I don't know.
Yeah, well, and then what you were talking about too is like a strategic marketing attack, you know what I mean? And they outright said like the plan was going to be different because it was going to be after Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. To bring more attention to that. So they lost money that people would have tuned in to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., boosted that ratings to see this exclusive footage, and now they didn't have a reason to do it.
Well, they need to
besides the show itself.
They need to leak some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. footage.
Right.
No, you see, there's a different appeal between the TV show and the movies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But the judge in this matter, Judge Richard Wyking, did not grant Marvel's request to, quote, permit entry onto the designated premises, land, or other property possessed or controlled by you at the time, date, or location set forth. Pretty much they wanted physical entry into Google's property to figure this out, and it was not granted. So that's good, I guess, for those of us who would not like to have our private information subpoenaed.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good line to cross, because I think information to find something out would be one thing, where they got his account and are able to contact him and say, this is not okay. Busting down a door and physically going to a location, I think that's the line.
It's in the computer?
Yeah.
No. Do you think this is a better technique than the DMCA takedown? Because that's not a huge dissuader.
No, it's ineffective.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that they did the best that they could with the situation, and the takedowns are ineffective. But I mean, coming out with Disney, essentially, like the mouse lawyers are going to be the best ones that money can buy, and so this is definitely going to set the message that we've played around before, but this is not okay. Like, we are spending the money to make this content. If you want it to continue, this can't happen. And that it has to be somebody on the inside that had access to the trailer.
Probably.
Or related to someone on the inside, because they have to get the trailer somehow.
Right. Well, audience, what do you think? Was that the right move to make, or is it's hard to say, because on one hand we want our privacy to remain private, but on the other hand, was that not cool to happen and our DMC takedowns not effective? Let us know what you think about this matter below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.